all what God is doing. And I want you just to listen to what these girls have to say and realize they came in one way, but boy, they go out a different way. The reason is because of the Lord Jesus Christ. So, us as leaders, we're just vessels, that's all. I don't know what I'm doing, don't claim to know what I'm doing, don't even really want to know what I'm doing, because then I'd have to, think. So, it's up to the Lord, He's the one in charge, and I just thank God for what He's doing here. So we're going to, the leaders, y'all are all supposed to be in, y'all,
Brenda Price.
Okay.
And I'm at the first house the girls come to, and it's just marvelous to see how God changes their lives in just a few months. They truly become a whole different creation. It's amazing, and just to be a part of it is such a blessing and such a privilege in my life. I just thank the Lord Jesus Christ that He picked me, and I'm just thankful for the blessings that I get out of it, to be able to touch their lives for Him.
Well, I'm 25 years old.
26. I have 2 children. I have a 10-year-old little girl. Her name's Shiley. She gets to come visit at the Potter's house and see how the Lord works. She also gets to dance with these girls, which is an amazing blessing. I also have a little boy. He's 12 years old. His name's Nick. And through coming to the Potter's house, both of them, I had lost both of them. I was very broken, desperate, lonely, helpless, hopeless. I was soaking in sin and self. And the only truth I knew was my own truth. Until Miss Reed, I was brought to the Potter's house, and Miss Reed explained the truth to me, the truth that set me free, and who the Son sets free is free indeed. Amen. Today I'm free, only through the love of Jesus Christ and the teaching of Miss Cherie. She taught me that, and my children, I have both of them back. I get to see both of them now. Not only do I see them now, but they have been through Pastor Benny and actually Cameron came up. My son was saved. You led him to the Lord, so I appreciate that. And my little girl last week was saved. So not only do I have them now, I have them in eternity. My mother's also been saved, and you cannot tell me that we do not serve a miracle-making God, because I not only can look in the mirror and see one, but I see transformation through these girls each and every day. That I've been through everything, rehabs, everything. There is nothing that changes like Jesus changes.
It's just the truth. I mean, we teach the Bible. That's all they need. We need Jesus. My saying is Jesus is enough. If He's not enough, then we need to get another God. Because the Jesus I serve is able to do everything. He created the universe, and I believe Him to be able to set these girls free without another thing, just Jesus. And that's what one of our sayings, Jesus is enough.
Hey y'all, I'm Melissa. I'm 35. I went through the Potter's house in 2014. I graduated and then went on to the Agape house. And then when I graduated from the Agape house, I got a job, started working. And then I just kept feeling like there was more that I should do. I just felt like God was leading me in a whole new direction. And now I have the pleasure of being the house mother at Mills Manor.
Hi, my name is Mandy. I've been with the Potter's house about 3.5 years now. I have 4 children. I'm 45. And the Lord has decided to move me to the South Georgia Potter's house. And so Melissa will be taking my place at Mills Manor. But I can tell you just what a blessing this has been, just to be under the teaching through the Word, through Miss Cherie, because I wouldn't have known the truth had I not been under her, and it be the Word of God and not what I thought was right, just setting everything aside. So I'm just praising Him for that and what I've gotten here in this church, and I'm so thankful for all of you that have supported me and these girls. It's just amazing what I've seen. Like Tammy said, you don't need anything else but Jesus. He is more than enough.
Amy. I'm 31. I came to the Potter's House back in August. I struggled with alcohol for about 12 years, and I tried to take my life. And God, He led me to the Potter's House, and He has truly saved my life. And I am so grateful for this place. It is just a miracle that I'm here today. And I know I've been called into full-time ministry, and praise Jesus. Amen.
I want to ask, while I'm thinking about it, how many of you all almost accidentally or on purpose almost took your life? So you can see, except for the grace of God, wow, where would these girls be? The Lord has saved every one of them, and it's amazing to watch what He's doing.
Hey, my name is Ashley. I'm 34 years old. I've been at the Potter's House for about 4 months now. I struggled with meth and heroin. I was an addict for about 15, 20 years. But God is restoring my family and giving me hope again.
Hey, my name is Jessica. I'm 36. I have a son that's 17. I struggled with drugs, just drugs in general, for 25 years, and off and on.
Amen.
And He's really, truly set me free. I do not even think about wanting to do anything ever again, and it's only because of Jesus, because I've tried rehabs, several different rehabs, and nothing is like this place. It's truly amazing. It's truly saved my life.
Y'all all know Jessica. She helps us out with the dance, and so we're so thankful for her. Mandy's going to try to come back once a month and help us, but Jessica, in the meantime, is going to be helping teach the girls so we can carry this on. Mandy's going to carry it on everywhere she goes. We're hoping for her to go to the other Potter's houses as we're starting and help them start the same thing.
Hey, my name is Allison. I'm 38. I have 3 kids, Ashton, Cameron, and Chloe. I did meth for about 15 years. I ended up selling drugs too. It ended me up in jail eventually, with 3 kids out there that needed me. And then because of God's love, He brought me to the Potter's House, and He's given me another chance at being the wife and mother He wants me to be. Everything's working out. There's so many things working out. Not even just with me or my husband or my kids, but my whole family since I've been here. So all the glory be to Him. And when I graduate, I'll have my kids, and my husband's found God since I've been in here. So yeah, so everything's just worked out since I got here.
I think Marjorie's going to tell you something, just a little bit, but she's going to tell you something that just happened, just to show you how God's favor is on the Potter's House. These girls, when they go to court and things that happen, we have never had one in almost 17 years of the Potter's House that God didn't show favor on. And this is just an absolute miracle that happened this week, and I want her to tell you about it.
Okay, my name is Marjorie. I'm 31 years old. I was diagnosed with depression at 12 years old. I started using drugs and alcohol at 13. Suffered with that for 17 years. I've tried the rehabs. I've tried everything that's ever been laid out by man. The problem I had to realize through mystery was not drugs and alcohol. It was sin. Jesus has set me free. I do not need any medication. I don't need any drugs. I need the Holy Word of God. And I lost my children for the 3rd time. Well, they were planned to be adopted out April the 26th, and I was supposed to go to court April 26th for the final adoption hearing, and they wanted me, when I went to court in December, to leave the Potter's House because I would not have made any progress by April the 26th because I don't graduate until April the 18th. Well, I knew that if I put my hands in it, I'm going to mess it up. So I told them that I'm not going to leave the Potter's House. I'm going to go back and I'm going to let God work it out. Well, then a week after coming back to the Potter's House from Christmas break, I was told that I have court January the 18th. I went to court and they said that they probably would not accept anything that the Potter's House did because it wasn't licensed. Well, I told them that my God doesn't need a license. And they all spoke and they all kind of agreed on their end, but the judge looked up and just with a smile on her face, she said, "Marjorie, I'm proud of you, and I can definitely see a change, and I'm gonna give you an extension on your time to make progress, and I'm also gonna terminate your termination, so there's no more adoption plan at all."
What's so amazing is they told her that she would have to, defects, that she would have to get a job and get out there and do what she's supposed to do. And she said, basically, no, I'm going to stay at the Potter's house. And the judge told her, said, you don't look the same, you don't walk the same. She said, you don't even sit the same. So she said her rights were being terminated. So she said, I'm terminating the termination. So I think it's awesome.
My name is Amanda. I am 37 years old. I have a 13-year-old, a 5-year-old, and today a 2-year-old. I have been here for about a month. I've been addicted to opiates and everything else, pain pills, and I was on 8 medications when I came here. And I've been here 3 weeks. Never felt better. And God's still doing work in me, but I've definitely been set free for sure.
My name is Holly. I'm 29 years old. I've been at the Potter House for 2 months, and I came to the Potter House completely broken, suffering from depression, anxiety. I've had a problem with alcohol for 9 years. And since I've been here and just rededicated my heart to the Lord, He's completely saved me, redeemed me of everything, and it's completely changing my life and changing me. I'm very thankful.
Hello, my name is Nicole. I'm 32 and I have 3 children and I'm married. I've been at the Potter's house for about 4.5 months. I struggled with depression since I was 12, just feeling abandoned. I've been in a physical abusive relationship for over 17 years. But since I've been at the Potter's house, I struggled, with deep depression. I had no strive for life anymore. I just wanted to give up, and He woke me up. I can see again. I can see life. I can see everything that He's created. I can see what He's created me to be. I have 3 beautiful children that He has blessed me with, and they come and saw me for the first time the month that I was here, and they got saved the first visit that they came. So that just gives me hope, I got baptized after being here probably about 2 months, and I've just never felt so alive. And I just wake up every day excited, just full of His love and joy. And since I've been here, I've been praying for this beautiful young lady standing next to me. She is my ex-sister-in-law. So He is working a mighty work in my family. So just praise God.
My name is Devin, and I'm 25 years old. I have 1 child, a 6-year-old beautiful boy who is sitting over there. I have struggled with depression and anxiety for a very long time. I've relied on alcohol for a very long time. I've tried to take my life multiple times because I didn't feel like I was worth anything. But being here has been the most amazing experience, and I've only been here a week, and I know it's only going to get better.
Hey, my name is Rosa. I'm 26 years old. I have 3 kids, Leanne, Jessica, and Aiden. My addiction was pain pills. I was on them for 9 years. Since I've been here, He has restored my family, my marriage. My mother-in-law got saved, and my daughter has got saved since I've been here.
Hey, my name is Laura, and I'm 34 years old, and I have a 13-year-old son, and I've battled with anxiety, depression, pills and alcohol all my life. Since I was 15 years old, and I'm just so thankful that God has come back into my life again, and He's brought me back to the Potter's House, and I'm thankful for Miss Cherie, and just really thankful to be here.
Hey, my name is Dina. I'm from Jessup. I'm 33. I have a daughter. She's 8 years old. Riley, I've been here 11 days. First day I walked in the Potter's house, Miss Cherie told a story about Jonah and the whale. About 2 to 3 years ago, my daughter drew a picture of Jonah and the whale. I had an encounter with God back in 2007, and I have been running from Him ever since. I grew up in church. I know the Word. I got myself into drugs earlier on and got off of everything. Within the past 3 years, I've been on opiates. It took me losing my job and God to wake me up. The day I entered Potter's house to check in was exactly 10 years to the day that I had my encounter with God. So I know that I am here on divine appointment, and I just can't wait to see what God is going to do, because I can't go back to where I came from, because I will die, because I know what it's like to walk with God. I know what it's like to walk away from Him, and there is nothing greater than to walk with Him. And so I just can't wait.
Some of y'all if you look at this girl, you may recognize, if you remember Emily Adamson that came through the Potter's house, this is her sister. So we're thankful to have her here.
I'm Lindsay. I'm 29, and I'm broken. I've been here 3 days, and I cannot begin to explain how loving this group of ladies are. God is truly working in the Potter's house, and I should have been here a long time ago.
While they're getting ready, just recently we've had 14 Potter's House ladies to receive the Lord, or to really dedicate them, totally surrender to the Lord. One mother, one mother-in-law, one sister, and 4 children. This is just recently. And I know probably all of y'all out here, you don't realize how many family members that we have that get saved. Every one of the girls that come have family members. We have one girl that came through, ended up 37 family members in church because of her.